Everyone is talking about Claude Code right now. And yes, the hype is real, but nobody is telling you about it. Claude Code alone won't make you rich. What makes you rich is how to use it. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that exactly, including a tool that will take Claude Code to a whole different level. My name is Robert, and I've been in for nearly 10 years in the area of AI and technology. Started as a researcher, student, and now more or less through my projects and businesses. And today I'm not just explaining Claude Code to you, I'm going to show you how people are using it nowadays to build real good businesses with low budgets and without a big team. And in some cases, while they are sleeping. By the end of this video, you will exactly know how to use Claude Code, what Claude Code is, and how to use it to make money, and also a tool called Paperclip, how to use it, and how to run an entire company with Claude Code. Now, let's get into that. Maybe you have heard the name before, maybe you have already used it, but I want to ask you something. Are you actually using it right now? And are you using it actually right? Because most of the people are using Claude Code like a smarter ChatGPT. And on that point, they're leaving so much money on the table. So what is Claude Code? Claude Code is a product by Anthropic. It's a company behind this Claude AI. And what is the difference behind normal AI chat? Claude Code does not just answer any questions. It does actually the work for you. So yeah, you give it a task, it opens a file, it writes codes, takes the bugs, take the review, and give you an output, fix everything, and send it back to you. And this all by its own. And this step by step. But okay, is this only usable for developers? What if you can't code at all? And this where it gets very interesting. Yes, developer using Claude Code for fixing and building software, but this one's only one use case. So think about sales. Claude Code can scrape leads, can write emails, and automate your whole outreach process. You set up once and it runs. So think about marketing. Claude Code can generate content plans, write scripts, create hooks and CTAs, and that automatically on a schedule. Yeah, think about operations. Any process that follows a pattern or is repetitive, that can be automated through Claude Code. For example, data processing, reporting, document creation, all of it can be automated. So no, you don't need to be a developer, you just need to know what you want to automate. But here's the thing, knowing what Claude Code can do and actually making money with it are two different things. So how do you bridge these gaps? Claude Code is a tool, and yes, every tool needs to be used by a person which knows exactly what to do with expertise, because the tool is only good as you are. So the mistake is that people are using it mostly randomly. They try something out, it works, then they try something different, and it works not. But they use it without strategy, without structure. And the people who are actually making money with Claude Code, they treat Claude Code like an employee and they know exactly what to do and have the clarity. And yes, most of them are not developer. They give it a clear task, a clear role, like a real employee in their business. A developer uses it normally as a coding team, a marketer is using it as a marketing team, a salesperson will use it as an outreach team, and of course, if you are self-employed, you will use it for every use case when you know exactly what to do or what you want. The key is to pick something which is annoying, but also which is very repetitive and very time consuming, so that Claude Code can use it and automate it for you so that you can focus more on other tasks which are very valuable for your business and make a huge step. And that's when it starts to pay off, of course, because you're doing manually, it works. So let's do it with Claude Code. It works well, but on high speed. Now, what if I told you that you could use Claude Code not only as one employee, could maybe use it also to run an entire business, which will be Claude Code times 10 times 100 times. For example, a CEO, a CTO, a CMO, what else? Engineers, marketers, salespeople, all working together completely, all from one dashboard you can monitor. It can take one or more tasks at the same time. And that's exactly what I want to show you next. So the tool I'm talking about, it's Paperclip. And before I explain the tool Paperclip, I will explain you which problem it solves. If you ever use Claude Code seriously, you know exactly. You have 10, maybe 20 tabs or terminals open, and sometimes you close your computer, you close the terminals, you close the tabs, or something will shut down. You forgot the context, the progress, which task, when, how was the status. You restart your computer or what else, and then it's gone. What I mean with gone, I mean all the context, everything is gone. Of course, you can save it in the Markdown somehow, but that's it, the Markdown is still limited. And here, Paperclip will come. So Paperclip is a free and open source tool. No subscription needed, no account needed, you will host it yourself. And what it does is very powerful, but also very simple. It lets you build a whole entire company with a bunch of agents working for you, task-based. Yeah, and I said it properly, not one agent, not two agents. These are more agents, a whole company full of agents. As I said before, with CEO, with a CTO, COO, with marketers, with engineers, with salespeople, and you name it. And all of that in one big and huge dashboard. So every worker has a role, has a title, has a boss, and even though you can structure it for knowledge base, you could have a all-in-one knowledge base, and you give each agent a specialized knowledge base. But this is a completely other topic, and we will cover it in the next video. So thanks to Paperclip, every of the agents has work to do. You can schedule and delegate all the tasks. It can use Claude Code, it can use Codex, but Paperclip can also use Cursor and all the other IDEs you want to choose, and all the other AI tools you already use. You can bring it to the Paperclip, to the structure, and connect it for the different agent itself. So yeah, when you set it up properly, Paperclip will be a company properly set it up with agents which have a boss and so on, but every agent could have also a tool, an API to different tools, to different social medias. What else you want to connect, you can connect it. And yes, so just for example, if Claude Code is the employee, Paperclip will be the company itself. And the way these agents works is through something called a heartbeat. In case your agents wake up on a scheduled task and a scheduled day, filling it up, give you a result, ask you some things, and also when it's done after a working day, it will go sleep. And it starts again every day and day. So it's completely on the background. You give a task to your CEO, he will delegate it, give it to the right persons, and they work together on it. So yeah, every task, every decision, everything is traceable, very good, and you can monitor everything perfectly and see what's good, what's not good. So maybe you see something look right, something not. You step in, you are in the board, compared like, I don't know, a board, ClickUp, Monday, Jira. It's something similar, like a dashboard. Not completely similar, but like a dashboard like this. You can give the employees a budget, you can give them rules, skills, and tools. So in that case, sometimes they ask you, sometimes they create new tasks, so you can manually approve, see the task, or if you don't want to approve, you can improve it, or give a suggestion and then approve it, and then the work will be done in the company itself. So of course you have full control, you can pause it every time, you can cancel, you can create what you want to do. So yeah, you stay in the middle, you stay in the control, you have it. One thing which is really important, which I mentioned earlier, is every agent can have a budget. So if they have a budget, they cannot exceed it, so it won't be so expensive for you. A monthly token limit, for example, or dollars as a budget. And yeah, when they hit the limit, they will automatically stop and they notificate you, so you will not run out of tokens or out of budget, so that you have no surprise. If you're a trader, just take it as, for example, stop loss. Paperclip runs a company with all the agents, but can you actually do 1 million out of this? And my honest answer is yes, but not automatically. You will do it, but not automatically. So Paperclip does not make you money, your business does. Paperclip will just run this. And normally to run a company completely successful, you need people and you need money for it. So yeah, a marketer, a developer, a sales team, I don't know how much you need. 10K, 20K, 100K, depends on how many people and which expertise they have. And Paperclip runs with zero costs. You can put your Claude subscription into it, or only an API key, what else, which models you want to connect, you can connect it. And to be honest, of course, if you have a subscription on API key, you will use tokens it will consume. So yeah, it will also cost you something. But Claude, as a subscription, you pay $20 or $100 or even the bigger one. And it is enough for a big tool, a budget like this, first of all. And now compare it to a whole company which should be run at least 10K per month if you spend 4 employees. Then you have more employees, 20K, someday to 100K or 1 million, what else? And still, with Paperclip is only your subscription which you connect. It's a fraction of its costs. So here the math is actually simple. The lower costs, mostly also the same output, make the math. Because the AI team works for you 24/7. And the only thing you need is a profitable idea. That's it. No budget, no team, a profitable idea with a good strategy you want to commit to. And if you don't have a strategy, no problem, we will get to that. But first, how are you gonna set it up properly? And setting up Paperclip is easier than you think. You open your terminal or your IDE or where else you have your Claude Code running, and you put only one line to it first of all, and it will be installed. And mostly you will read through the GitHub repos to the README. They will explain you how to set it up properly, which line of code you should copy and paste it where. And that's quick, that's easy, everything will be set up automatically, the dashboard, the database, all of it. So after you open your dashboard, you will go to the goals directly. You will define your goal, 1 million for example, or if you are far away, 100 million or 1 billion or more. You will set your goal, then you can set Paperclip up as you wish, as you want. That means you can hire more employees or the right employees. You can give them the right prompts, the right knowledge, right tools and skills, step by step. That means then you should, in the second way, pick up your team. Like what you need, marketer, CTO, COO, and so on. And then you will connect it to Claude Code, to Codex, and so on. And then third, you hit a strategy and then let's go. From that moment, your AI company is running completely. You can monitor it through the dashboard Or you say, hey, manually, I want to give a prompt through my terminal and it will distribute it. Or you go directly, as we mentioned earlier, to the dashboard and give the tasks one by one. Or you set it up properly with the right goal, with the right task, skills, and so on, so that they can run based on your goal and requirements automatically. And the best part is you can even do it thanks to dispatch through your phone. So let me make this concrete. Let's say you want to build a simple software as a service tool, something people would actually pay for. So you open Paperclip, go to the part of issues, then you could assign a task to one of your agents and you could describe it in your words which task has to be done. So yeah, you assign your CEO a task. For example, create me a dashboard for my freelancers and create also additionally a go-to-market strategy, how to conquer the market Delaware, for example. So yeah, the CEO breaks it down, he creates the tasks, bring it to the CTO, they communicate to each other. The CTO will work on that, design the architecture, will throw it to the other developers, which will work on that. They finish the task, bring it back to the CTO. In the meantime, in parallel, the CEO also gave the information to the marketer and to the strategist, so that they communicate to each other to create a proper go-to-market strategy, and both of the informations will go back to the CEO and you will see it on your dashboard. And the next step will be planned. So as I said, the developer starts creating and coding, the marketer starts creating content, doing the outreach with the salespeople. And all of that at the same time, and all of that trackable through and thanks to your dashboard, which is integrated. And so yes, you will only check once a day. For example, the decisions which has to be signed off, you will sign it off, say, hey, I approve it or not. Everything else your AI company will handle can be done through this. So for example, by the end of the week, you would have running product, landing page, but also marketing strategy, how to go live. And that's all of that without hiring a single human. And also that without writing a single line of code. And you don't believe it? Try it yourself. This tool will make it happen. Not by day one. Of course, not by day one. You have to try, you have to be better step by step, because you need to be crystal clear what you want to do and explain it in your words. So yeah, this tool is today what will make it happen. Paperclip in combination with Claude Code. Of course, if you need help, reach out to me. You have my calendar. You can write me also an email. What you want to do, you can do it through YouTube, through our social medias. So in one case, what if I have a business idea or have a business which is completely running? For the case if you don't have even a business idea, you write a task, it will be assigned thanks to the CEO. He will help you with the strategy and the idea. I don't know, create an online business for me, which can be completely run and monitored with and only with AI. Just for example. So yeah, the CEO will build it and he will delegate it to the next agents which are needed. On this part, I won't dig deeper into it. If you don't have a business idea, need help with that, just comment it below the video so that maybe I can show you it through my next videos and teach you it. I'm very glad for any feedback. For the other part, for example, if you have already a company, then you set it up with your cloud properly, and then you would have, for example, a small sub company which can create and do all the tasks which you want to solve, and you can easily integrate it in your systems or connect it to the CRM or Drive, whatever you wish. You can even use Obsidian, which is a very good database or knowledge vault. I would recommend to use it properly. We said the CEO will build it with his agents. We'll build any template, any services, any documents, any strategies, ideas, and we'll target the goal. And yeah, will you reach the 1 million? Of course you will do. What you have to do to reach the million is there are tasks which can be done through Paperclip and through your AI company. But some tasks need your vision, or maybe the next goal, or a sub goal. But all in all, it will need also sometimes, but only sometimes, your manual work, but also if you approve or not. That means you have to be disciplined, you have to do the work. Don't understand me wrong. You will have an AI company which will do the work, but you will have also a bit of manual work which you have to do, and follow these steps, and then you will reach the million easily. Not quick, but easily. So let's just recap for that. Claude Code is one of the most powerful available tools right now. But the real power is, how are you going to use it, with which idea, use it with structure, use it with strategy. And if you want to scale, then of course use it inside Paperclip, where Claude Code becomes a part of your team, of your company, which will work 24/7 thanks to AI. By the end of this week, I will upload a detailed tutorial how to use and set Paperclip properly up, step by step, from 0 to 1. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe for this channel so you won't miss it out. And thank you very much for listening until the end. Just comment which department you wish, or you want to see, or you want to set it up next time. So maybe we could also show you how to set an AI sales department, or marketing, or engineering, and so on and so forth. Just let me know in the comments which is the department you desire. So yeah, right below, I will be very glad to hear that, to see that, and to respond, and to show you someday one of the AI departments which could fit in your business. And let me know your thoughts, give me any feedback you wish. So yeah, if this video helped you a lot, then don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and see you next time for more knowledge, for more about AI and Claude. See you, alright.